Fly high, fly hard, fly fast. Fly high, fly hard, fly fast. Entrapment. This is a conversation a lot of men don't learn until they're more grown. So this message essentially is for young men, who are yet to learn some game, and for older men that have not understood. Entrapment is when you know you're about something as a man. You know there's a calling on your life. I'll use a Christian terminology, but that your life has got a purpose. Okay, you know there's something to your life, and you're on your grind. Whether it's investment, it's stocks, it's whatever it is. Okay, I use calling because I grew up in the church sector. So you meet somebody who is very attractive. Now, as men, we're very visual. We're extremely visual. We look at we see what we see and we like it. The shape is right and everything else. And in our subconscious, we know that this does not represent. This is not a marriage person. Maybe she's outside too much. Maybe she got too many friends, too many guy friends, which is always a red flag. Doesn't matter what the story is. Too many the besties is males. Okay, but because she's very attractive, you allow yourself, you lower your guards to allow this person in, even though you know that it's not congruent with what you're trying to do. It's not in sync with what you're trying to do, especially when you're on the grind. Like I'm talking about those guys who are entrepreneur driven, trying to get something, putting down, down payment, investing. When you're trying to purchase your first property when you're a young guy, it needs a lot of discipline. So the point is that I'm trying to encourage you young people that we've been there. I'm 42. So the entrapment part is where you meet this person. They're not about anything. They're about being outside. They're everywhere. And they're not about being on your program. They're independent. They're free thinking. And if they're gonna be a part of your life, that you have to support their own lifestyle. They're doing their own thing, and then you're getting trapped. You are caught up, whether you call it love, but you're entrapped. You like them too much, you're emotionally involved, and they're feeling you too. And they're giving you that good, what I'm talking about. They're giving it to you good, so you're entrapped. But when you get the window for opportunity, the right thing to do when you meet these people is to sidestep them, okay? Avoid them because red flags. You saw the red flags. You saw the red flags. The right thing to do is avoid them and go about your purpose. And that'll be the thing to do. But as men, sometimes we fall short. We give in to the entrapment. We give in to the goods. And we're entrapped by this individual who we know does not represent a good mother, does not represent a good wife, does not represent anything that represents longevity. It's extremely temporary. Okay? But we somehow, the foolish ones who try to believe and trying to change that person to be a partner for life. But we know that that's because of the surroundings. Could be the male friends thing is a common thing when a girl is all about being outside. I used to know a girl, she was like more like a ticket girl. She sell tickets to events. So she knew lots of people. Beautiful smile. She knew lots of people. Everywhere she went, she was getting lots of hugs and everything else. Trust and believe that she's dated some of those people before. She's not going to tell you that because she knows it's a red flag. But the entrapment part of you is that you've been on the ground so long, and maybe you've not encountered somebody who is as attractive as she is. And when I say attraction, it's not just about the external. It's just about maybe she's got bubbly personality. She's warm and friendly, and she knows how to lure people in. So the thing is for you, you're like, okay, I can allow certain nonsense in my life for this person because they're warm and friendly and maybe they're cute in a certain way. Or maybe they're just ultra cute, like outright cute, and they're liking you. But they're liking you because you're on your purpose. And you like your focus because you've forgone all these other events because you're on your grind. But you forget that you're an eagle. You're a bird of prey, and your prey is your goal. and you understand, but you don't understand because you're not there yet. But you've heard many times that when you're on your purpose, you achieve your purpose. These things will come easily. But because you've encountered this, you're like, okay, maybe this is genuine love. Maybe let me stop for this one. Let me procrastinate on this thing. But my advice to you is fly high, fly hard, and fly fast. Fly high, fly hard, like fly, like with like like wind, guy speed, and fly fast. Why? Because there's nothing more traumatic. Nothing is more detrimental to a man than a woman who is recognizes your purpose. She's not willing to change her trajectory because she's about her direction, and you are caught up because men love differently to women. Women will look at he got this and this and this. I like him. We just love. We're attracted. We're love. We're in love. We're attracted. So when we get in that state of mind, we forego the importance of our goals. And a lot of men can testify to this. There's some women that along the way, doesn't matter who you are. Let me not bash women for a second, but let me just say this. If this woman was all about like recognizing what your purpose is and she decided to give you that wind, she could ride with you and you could go further in life that you're never going because the love you got for her can be positively influenced on your life to make you go way beyond you could go on your own. It's a beautiful thing to go with two people. There's a passage in scripture that says a cord of three is not easily broken. So if this was a positive thing, this person would aid you to fly high. But because this person is about being outside, she's a party girl, she's a city girl, whatever you put it as, but she loves being outside. She's, summertime. Okay? So what happens is, and you're used to moving in a focused manner. Now your focus is kind of moving towards her. So now you no longer have that essential, critical, like laser, what you call it, magnifying glass focus, so you can create that fire. So that becomes to your detriment. So when you encounter this woman, and then let's say you fall short, and let's say you crumble, but when you get that window of opportunity and a chance of realization as to where you should be really at, escape, kind of like an eagle was caught in a lion's mouth, a lioness's mouth, and he had no chance of survival. And now somehow the lioness got tired of trying to kill this bird. The bird got like a light. So now fly high, fly hard, and fly fast to your purpose. Because a man worth his grind, worth his soul, is the one who is disciplined and is able to control his emotions and able to actually dictate his purpose. Okay, this is my purpose, where I'm going and whatever, and control the environment. That's why the Most High put us on this planet. We control things. We create order. Chaos does not emanate from men. It does emanate from men who are feminized. But chaos does not emanate from men. So my advice to you young men is whenever you get caught up in your love situation, we all been there, and some older men still do it. I was a victim, so I can speak from a place of truth. She's cute, she's everything, but she's chaos as hell, and you can see it. It permeates her. You know you cannot put her in order because your life is very different. You're almost like an athlete meeting an obese person who's all about fast food, and you are like all about meal purpose. My advice to you when you get that chance, if you're wise and you have the strength, avoid her at all costs. But if you're like I am, you got entangled, but then you get a glimpse where you can pull back, fly up, fly out, like fly high. High first, and then hard as fast as possible. Hopefully you understand what I'm saying. I've said enough. I get the word out, share the word, subscribe, go ahead, get the likes up. We want to get people getting this message so that people, a lot more people can be awakened. All right, peace, love, and blessings.